What's up, you guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. Today is a fan edition video, but before I get into that, just want to say thank you to the fans. Thank you, fans. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you're watching me at home, at work, in a plane, in a train, or in an automobile, maybe on a boat, maybe on a goat, maybe you're in the shower and you drop the soap. However and wherever you're watching me, it is an honor. And if you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like, because everyone loves a like. Now, fan edition. Fan edition is pretty much, you guys requested this, I bought it, and I shall review it or give you my first impression. Now, the one thing I have truly loved about getting into this fragrance review game, if you will, are the few of you that I've become kind of, you know, if we were living in the same state, we've kind of become really good friends over the internet. It just goes to show you that you can really build nice friendships even when someone is far away. So I've gained plenty of friends throughout this journey, through Facebook, through YouTube, through Instagram, wherever we became friends. Again, it is truly appreciative that you guys are still sticking with me. And the one beautiful thing is, eventually I'm gonna have this thing in the background of a video, but since this is fan edition day, I definitely got to give a shout out to probably one of my biggest fans, Jesse James. Man, the guy came through and created this masterpiece for me. Now, again, this is kind of hard because I'm just trying to figure out a good spot to put it. Now, I kind of thought the size was just right to put it on the shelf, but it's just a little bit too big. So eventually we will find a spot for this and we will showcase it a lot more. But before I do find that spot, I do want to show you guys this. If you guys have never seen this, I have posted this on Facebook. This thing lights up. You can see me right through it. We can light this up to different colors and stuff like that. But take a look at that. LinScents. We got Eat Fast or Straight Trash over there. We also got Pour Up or Pour Out. Now, if you guys aren't following me through the fragrance community through Facebook, definitely get a hold of me on the Eat Fast or Straight Trash line. We'll post that down there as well, and we'll put on the Pour Up or Pour Out. That's basically just a lot of people just trying different beverages, trying different foods, and giving us their honest review. That way we don't have to go out there and taste those things if they suck. So with that being said, again, Jesse James, thank you, buddy. I'm definitely gonna have a shirt headed out your way, okay? But let's finally get into this fragrance, the creme of the crop. Well, probably isn't the creme of the crop, because I either see a lot of love for this one or a lot of hate. There's really no in between with this one. So let's get into it. This is Lattafa Ejaazi Intensive Silver. Almost thought I was gonna say intensive care, but maybe I'll end up in intensive care if this is too strong. So let's see. We do have some batch code stuff down there. Now, you guys remember I did the Ejaazi, I think it's the original. Yeah, wasn't the hugest fan of it just yet. Maybe we'll just let it marinate, macerate a little bit, and see if we like it a little bit sometime down the road. But from the opening, it was just okay to me. It wasn't nothing to write home about. So sorry if I offended you guys on that, but again, that is another beautiful thing about this fragrance addiction or collection or hobby, if you will, is that we all have different likes and dislikes. All of our noses are different. You have some people, the thing is, some people say something smells similar, and then someone says it doesn't smell like that. That's why you go on Fragrantica, someone says, this smells exactly like this. You got all the thumbs up, and then you got a few people that says it smells nothing like it. So that's the thing with fragrances. Everyone has a different nose. Everyone likes what they like. And again, that Ejaazi just wasn't my cup of tea right off the back, but maybe this one will. Now, someone says this was kind of like a La Nuit de L'Homme, or maybe is it just the YSL L'Homme? So if you guys remember that, please get a hold of me on that one. But there it is, Ejaazi Silver, and I'm expecting a big, nice, heavy glass, just like the last one. Again, Lattafa, Middle Eastern, you guys. Okay, so it does look very similar to that, but this one has a almost like a silver instead of kind of like that gold from the other one. But there you go, Eau de Parfum on the side. I didn't even realize that was on the, I don't know if that was on the other one, was it? But Eau de Parfum, the vaporizer natural spray. And on the side, we got that Intensive Silver. Man, I don't even recall. And maybe I just missed it, but let's see. Well, I know you guys are looking at the back of my head, but it is a lovely head once this scarf goes over it. I can't find it right now. It's somewhere in there. Probably hiding because I'm not using it anyways. But man, it might be time to do a little bit of inventory. It's another thing with you guys, you frag heads. You guys got a huge collection. You guys ever just take a look at inventory? Ooh, that thing's dropping a little bit. Ooh, look at that one. Almost getting low. But anyways, this is that Ejaazi Intensive Silver. Let's finally get into it again. Nice heavy cap. This would hurt someone, or if you drop it on a glass, you'll probably shatter it. So, Ejaazi Silver, let's test it out. And if it is close to La Nuit de l'Homme, I do have that right here, so we can test that out. So, here we go. By the way, if you guys remember my last video, the one I did on the Paris Corner, I mean, not Paris Corner, but Maison Alhambra, the trail, that thing, performance longevity is very good, very good. Okay, so we will spray this here. Now, here's a little tip and trick for some of you guys, okay? Now, I really, really, really enjoy testing out fragrances on my hand and on my wrist right before I go to bed, okay? Now, try to do this maybe after you use the bathroom one last time, okay? Some of you guys got to get up about 3-4 times in the middle of the night. But if you're one of those people, then definitely spray on the back of the wrist. But if you're a guy like me that can just sleep through the night, spray on the back of the hand, you can do the wrist too. I mean, you can do on the chest, but here's the problem. Say you got a shirt, or maybe you got all that cloth all over you, right? Okay. Not really gonna smell it that much. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. But your hand or your wrist, sometimes when you're tossing and turning, your hands move back and forth like this, you get little whiffs of it. And again, there's a cool way to tell how good the performance is gonna be. Trust me, your hand, fellas, is probably gonna be all over the place throughout the night. Whether it's in your pants, whether it's in your wife's pants, whether it's on top of the bed, whether it's in the behind your pants, I don't know. Wherever your hands journey throughout the night, your hand is going to come in contact with a lot of different elements. And if you wake up and it's still smelling, it means it's got some good performance. So here we go. Finally, let's get into that. Hopefully you guys took a little bit of knowledge out of that. So here we go. Right off the bat, the sprayer absolutely sucks. This is one of those fragrances that, ooh. And you know what? I am kind of getting that La Nuit de l'Homme smell in the air. That bright, slightly citrusy, but a lot of that cardamom, which is added in this nice, sweet, spicy element to this fragrance. You know, in the air, I'm definitely getting the La Nuit de l'Homme comparison, because that's kind of what La Nuit de l'Homme smells like. But let's spray it over here just to make sure. And it's actually kind of loud, you guys. Now the sprayer absolutely sucks on that one compared to this one. But let's see if there's one that's stronger than the other, because that Lattafa was kind of loud, you guys. So, okay, in the air, I kind of got where people were thinking La Nuit de l'Homme, okay? But when you get closer to it, they kind of differ almost a lot, okay? You do get that little kind of sweet, spicy smell on this one, okay? Like that cardamom that you get with here. But where this one different itself, this one has a little bit more like a fruitiness going for it. Almost a nice freshness about it, where La Nuit de l'Homme is just more of this nice, dark, subtle, sweet, sexy, seductive smell with that sweet spice from that cardamom. This would be like if you took this and then just added like a little bit of like a fruity element, a little bit more freshness on top of that. Now, this is definitely not a dupe or an exact clone by any means, but again, in the air, I did get that cardamom smell that kind of resembled lino wheat. But when you get close, I really don't think it's close at all, because this has more of that, again, more of that mellow, subtle, that almost kind of like leathery with that sweetened spice that you get from that cardamom. I don't think there's leather in there, but it's definitely two separate things. This one kind of comes off, now this one actually, the smell is coming off stronger off my hand. So if that's, you know, any judgment to what you think about this fragrance, then go right on ahead. But this kind of has a sandalwoody, kind of creamy woody smell. So you got that creamy woody, kind of slightly fruity and fresh, mixed with a little bit of that spice, that nice warm spice to go along with that. Now, the only thing I'm not digging too much is I'm not digging, when I said it kind of has that sandalwoody smell. Now, yes, I do like sandalwood in my fragrance, but this one kind of comes off, it's kind of coming up quick, and I'm kind of not liking that too much. I wish the sandalwood, it has this creamy smell to it that I'm not liking as much as I would like if it was like kind of almost like a fading smell, like a fading sandalwood smell. This kind of comes out kind of strong, and when you put it with other elements, maybe there's some cinnamon in here. But you guys, this, if you're looking for an alternative to YSL, now alternative means something that kind of will resemble that, but it smells a little different, then yes, go on and grab it, because again, in the air, YSL lino wheat alone, but when you get closer, it doesn't really smell like it at all. But if you want a dupe, a straight up almost like 95% clone of that, you are not going to want to get that Ejaazi Silver. That, to me, it's not really that close, besides just what you smell in the air. Me personally, that would be just me saying that's a pretty good standalone fragrance. But again, the only thing I'm not really liking that much about it just yet is that sandalwood. Maybe this would be better like spraying it in the air and just smelling it like a cloud. But up close, I'm not really a fan of it as much of it I was while it was in the air, okay, if that makes any sense. So with that being said, that's going to be a nice, it could be a date night fragrance, again, just because someone's going to think of YSL in the air. Okay, so you can wear that on a nice date night, nice fall, winter, it'll be smelling pretty good. Even in the spring, if you got a nice breezy night. But again, if you want the real deal, just go out and get the real deal, okay? That's not a real cologne. It smells similar, but not, it's probably maybe like 40-50%, if you will. So with that being said, this one is a cheapie, less than 40 bucks, depending on where you get it. So with that, doesn't really hurt the wallet as much if you don't like it. And then there's probably some bozo out there that will be willing to trade for something else. So again, remember, you guys, we all have different noses. Everyone likes what they like. This one, I'm just in between though right now, okay? So both of the Ejaazis, not really the biggest fan of them right off the back, but who knows, maybe somewhere down the line, maybe we can revisit these and maybe we can do a different video on these. I think Mr. LinScents did one like that not too long ago, fragrances that he did not like that he likes now. So maybe we'll do something like that, revisit some of these. But with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. And if you guys did, hit the likes, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.